Hello, I'm George Corder. I went to Fall River High School. I played basketball for 4 years. In Fall River basketball, I was the MVP of the league. I graduated from Fall River High School in 1962 and came straight to here. Coach Johnny Mazzei came and got me and said that he wanted me to play basketball for College of the Siskiyous, and I chose to come here. I'm in the Shasta College district, but I can choose to go anywhere I wanted, and I knew who he was and I knew what kind of a coach he was, and I chose to come here because of him. There was a lot of people would help you here, and even then it was friendly and a very nice college, but very small, really small. We didn't have a student center, we didn't have a gymnasium, but when we got here, I was very excited. I come from where I live in Fall River, which is just about like this. The town is small, the people are athletically minded, and it was a great experience for me to come here and play basketball for Johnny Mazzei. First year I was here, we practiced in the grammar school gym at Weed High School. I mean, that's what we did. And we played in the Weed High School gym, all the games at home. The second year I was here, we started to build this gym. And the funny part about this is I spent lots of hours with Mr. Roberts, which was the president of this college. And he wanted to build a gym. And the day they finished it, of course it was, it's still a little rough in there. I went in there and shot the first basket. Yeah, it was so exciting. And he was standing there with me, and he was so excited. Second year in my time here playing, I broke my foot. A big guy from Napa jumped on my foot, and I left the gym with the doctor, was back before halftime in a little cast on my foot, and it was actually a broken toe, which is worse than a broken foot because you can't do nothing. So anyway, at the midterm of that, I set out. My third year here, which I had to sit out, I could come back and play that last part of the season because they gave him back to me. I couldn't play the whole season because I'd played in it before, but came back and played the last half of the season, and I played with some great players in too. I graduated from the College of Siskiyous in 1965. It was a pretty exciting day because I wasn't even planning on going to college, but after I got started and Johnny came and talked me into playing, which I was going to play anyway, but I didn't know where I was going to go, and I was really happy that I came to College of the Siskiyous, and it was an enjoyment. The people were just awesome. The sports in this town is absolutely incredible. You go downtown, the barber wants to know who won the game. The guy in the grocery store wants to know who won the game. And College of Siskiyous was pretty small and had a big backyard. I mean, real big, acres and acres. And my friend Jerry Lewis, and one evening we decided we was just going to go out and do something. So we were driving around and seen this gal standing on the corner when we went by. She was standing there on the way back, so we just slowed down. She kind of walked out there in front of us, and I stopped, and she goes, "This your car?" I said, "Yeah." Me and Jerry was together, and she said, "Oh, do you mind if I get in?" I go, "Well, no, why not?" So she got in, and it was a Council. It was a 4-speed transmission, so she got in. We said, "We're gonna go shoot rabbits." So we did. We went out in the parking lot, way out in the back of the parking lot, and I put Jerry on the hood, and we were driving around and shooting jackrabbits. I don't know if we ever killed any or not, but it was a riot, and I married the girl. We were married in 5 months after we met her. And we've been married 58 years. So, yeah, I think I picked the right one, or she picked me. I don't know which one. So, I left college at Siskiyous and walked on at University of Nevada. And I was supposed to have little clips of me playing from here. And the coach at Nevada couldn't find them. And so I sat in his office for an hour. I wanted to play, and I didn't have enough money to play because farmers don't have enough money. They got a lot of equipment, a lot of stuff, but never have much money. And I sat in his office for an hour, and it was Jack Spencer, who was the coach at University of Nevada, Wolfpack. And he finally said, "Well, you look like a determined, And I go, "Yeah, I am." He said, "I don't have no scholarships for you. I can't, I gave them all away." I go, "Well, okay." He said, "You look like a determined," never mind. I go, "Well," he said, "I'm going to make you an offer." I said, "Well, I hope so." He said, "You make the team, you get a scholarship." I stood up and I go, "Oh, you might as well send somebody home." Walked out. I made the team. I don't know how, because they were deep in people. Lots of seniors, lots of everything, and that was a great experience. So 20 years later, I asked the MVP of the league and the Hall of Famer, Napoleon Montgomery, I asked him, I said, "Why did you nickname me?" He goes, "You are the craziest person I have ever seen." He said the first night of practice, all of us kept watching and what was going on, and he said, "You were all over the floor like a bug, and we're gonna nickname you the Bug." Season was over. My parents were having trouble with my father. He was actually he got throat cancer and couldn't go out. So I had to quit, and I didn't quit, but I did quit. So after I went home from Nevada, my father died, and I had to take over. After I came home, about 2 years, I'm farming, drive tractors and stuff like that, typical farming. And I seen two people coming out in the field. And I went, "Well, who is that?" And they stopped me, came out and shook my hand. I knew who it was. It was the principal of the high school and the one of the coaches that was still there. And he goes, "Our coach quit, and we don't have a basketball coach. And it's a JV. It's JV basketball. It's not varsity basketball." And they go, "We don't have a coach." And I go, "Well, I've never coached." And they go, "Nobody better than you could do the job." And I go, "Well, you gotta be kidding me." I said, "I've never tried this, never." So anyway, I agreed. I went to be the basketball coach, Fall River JV basketball. I became very successful early. And then it kind of, the country kind of went to pot. And so my sons growed up. And my son graduated at Chico State, my oldest one. And he said, "Dad, I graduated at this college to become a rancher." And I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, son, you want to come home and do this?" He said, "I'll turn it over to you right now." He said, "Well, that's a deal." So with them, now I'm retired, and they're so good. I would have to say that it was absolutely incredible. I mean, how should I like anything else than what was exactly like where I came from? The people is wonderful. The climate's awesome. Mount Shasta's a completely absolute view every day, and you can look out the back of the college and see it. I mean, it's just incredible. And I came here today, and there was like 5 buildings here when I was here in '62, and now it's a beautiful college. So I came to the reunion just for one reason, and I hope that the other point guard that I played with from here, and he's actually from Weed, was going to be here. And I got here, at the first day, and there was just practice and everybody, and and he didn't show up. And I go, oh, gee, I was kind of sad. And just before practice was over, I looked down to the other end of the gym and there came my guy, and yeah, I hadn't seen him in 40 years. And it was Dennis Sabarbro. I was so excited, you know, and it was just crazy. He was more excited than I was. I got to see that, so I thought that was exciting. I'd like to thank Coach of the basketball team, of this year's basketball team, and we're all about College of Siskiyous, and if we helped, then it was worth our time and all of and our fun and our enjoyment of the people. I never had so much fun in my life. I only played about 40 seconds, and if people go, well, why'd you only play 40 seconds? Well, I'm pretty old, and our little team played so hard, our alumni, that I wasn't going to dare go in at the end of the game, but it turned out we won by 2 or 3, just luckily, because they're green and we're got lots of age, lots of experience, and that was the difference of the game. And I hope that we helped his team and him.